know. Y'all are looking at my life right now and y'all are like, man, Home Depot, AirBnb lawsuit, trying to get a judge thrown off the bench for the second time, middle of a divorce. What the? The only thing I'm doing is speaking up and speaking out about my truth. And when I do that, and when I go above and beyond to protect myself, outside of knowing that the all-knowing God got me covered, I am at peace. I slept like a baby last night. You could never imagine, after losing all the people that I've lost, almost having a near-death experience not even a week and a half ago, after all these lawsuits and all this crazy divorce, you could never imagine that if you were in my shoes, that you would be at peace, because everything seems to be so much turmoil, and it gets stressful at times. But I have never been more at peace in my life than I am right now. Everything and everybody that no longer belongs in my life, Father God has cleared them out. When I pray, I ask, Father God, I love you and I trust you. Order my footsteps. Allow me to get familiar with the unfamiliar. Please, God, continue to remove all people, things, and situations that no longer serve me, even if that includes my wife. I might pop by somebody's house a little later on, but there is nothing more beautiful to me right now than peace. I think ever since that van almost caught on fire, it really rattled me into a very different me. I just wanted to jump on really quick and say happy Thanksgiving to everyone, wherever you are in the world. I want to say happy Thanksgiving to you. There are so many people who are at home carrying the weight of the world privately. They may not post. They may not text you. They may not show you that they got a lot on their mind, but it doesn't mean that they don't. And so my heart is thinking about the people out here with no families, the prison inmates that won't see anybody today. They may have mothers and fathers, kids and grandkids that are still alive, but they're in jail. My heart goes out to the prison inmates. I'm an empath, so I find myself feeling everything. I'm thinking about all of the wars that are going on still in Israel and Palestine. And although I don't even know if Thanksgiving is even a holiday or man-made holiday for them, but we think of Thanksgiving through the lens of one concept. What are you thankful for? What are you grateful for? What can you think of all across the board in your life that you are thankful for? And are you willing to give thanks? The other version of this man-made holiday is we also find ourselves praying and mourning the loss of the millions and millions of Native Americans and indigenous people.
What's up, guys? Welcome to City News Desk. I'm your host, call me Alessin Mandela. Guys, and on the updates just reaching our news desk that, you'll remember a few days ago, Tyrese Gibson was sued, by a certain Airbnb, for altering the property. And he later came out, and denied on a video, saying that, all of these allegations are false. He never destroyed any property as stated by the agency managing the Airbnb. And Tyrese is being sued for allegedly damaging an Airbnb rental by making excessive alterations. But he says that the changes he made aren't a big deal. And according to the property manager, according to the interview that he had with TMZ, he said that Terry signed a 6-month lease for a 5-bedroom estate in Woodland Hill for 20,000 per month, starting in February. And he says that he started adding structures to the home right after he moved in. And according to Tracy Wolf, who is the manager, you know he claims that Tyrese damaged throughout the property by altering electrical panels, adding electrical outlets that weren't up to code, painting a marble fireplace in a shiny gold metallic color, closing off doors and windows, and causing damage to the units. And TMZ went ahead, and just obtained a video of Tyrese, showing off some of the changes inside the house that he posted on his social media. And he says that he blocked some doors and windows for privacy concern and claims the material he used aren't attached to the home's existing structure and all the changes are just temporary. And the property manager, says that Tyrese told them there were no permanent changes to the home, but they insisted the changes are far from temporary in any event and cause damage to the property. According to Tyrese, he thinks that the changes that he made, is something so temporary, and whenever he moves out, all those things can be changed. But according to the property, going ahead to even to go ahead and take a lawsuit against him means that he made so much significant changes on the property, and we all know that Airbnb isn't sell property is just a rental property. So whenever you are renting a property, you don't have to go all the way making modification as if you own the property, because that's something that you're just leasing for a short while, and it still belongs to the management of the property. So just going ahead and changing everything on a property that isn't rightfully yours, wasn't such a good idea. And the property manager, claims Tyrese tried to get the homeowner's gardener to remove 22 banana trees on the ground. And when the gardener refused, Tyrese tried to hire another company but got, thrown by the property management team. And, she also went ahead and claimed that Tyrese allowed a construction crew to drill a bunch of holes in the home's iron gate and brand new stucco interiors. And there's a video that was obtained, showing the alleged damage. And the property manager says Tyrese was repeatedly asked not to make any changes without written consent from the owners, but she claimed he disregarded the request and made changes on whim whenever he wanted to. So these changes wasn't just a one-time thing, because they have been giving him several warnings. We all know he leased the property back in February, so it has been a continuing, event. It's not just that he woke up one day and made the changes. That's changes that has been occurring, the longest period of time. And despite them, writing him all the warning letters, he seemed to have ignored. So the only option was, to just take a lawsuit against the star. And Tracy says that the homeowner, who is Tiffany Webb, tried being patient with Tyrese and gave him several months to restore the home. But she says Tyrese stopped responding to calls, texts, and emails. and they were left with no option, rather just take the lawsuit against him. And the owner is going after Tyrese for more than 250,000, dollars, just damages that he has caused to his property. And we have the Tyrese has been trying to to be reached out through his lawyer, but so far he hasn't given any word back. But according to the Instagram live that we just watched, that he went live yesterday, talking about the whole issue. He thinks that the whole property and the whole agency, they're writing the whole thing just because he's a celebrity, and he believes that they are trying just to get money off him. And so, tell us what you think in the comment section. Do you think that it was right for what Tyrese did, and just him coming out and justifying, saying that the property is going after him because he's a celebrity? Do you think that just that's enough, to justify what he did, or what's your opinion on this whole story? So go ahead and tell us in the comment section, and don't forget to like and share this video, guys. We really appreciate your support so far, guys. Whenever you watch our content, the only way you can support us is by liking our videos and sharing it so that we can continue growing our community. And whenever you feel entertained by our content, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, guys. We're on the road to 5,000 subscribers. So make sure you support us by hitting the subscribe button and joining our community so that you may be updated each and every time a news pops up on our desk. Thanks so much for tuning. I've been your host, call me Alastin, and I'll be seeing you in the next one. Bye bye.